The Whispering Bell. In a quiet town where the wind hummed through narrow streets, lived a boy named Sami. He was restless, always seeking adventure, but his town was the kind where nothing ever happened. One evening, as he played outside, the sun melting into the horizon, he heard a strange sound, soft, distant, like a tiny bell swaying in the wind. He turned his head sharply. The sound wasn't coming from the street, not from the houses. It was coming from the air itself. Sami frowned. His grandmother sat by the window, knitting with quiet concentration.
Grandma, do you hear that?
She looked up, eyes gentle but puzzled.
Hear what, my son?
Sami hesitated. The sound was so clear, but if she couldn't hear it, then who was it calling? The bell rang again, soft but urgent. It sent a shiver down his spine. Curiosity took hold. He had to know where it was coming from. Step by step, Sami followed the sound. It led him through twisting alleys, past the empty market stalls, beyond the last house at the edge of town. The sun dipped lower. The air grew still. Ahead lay the abandoned fields. Few dared to walk here, for the land was old. Oh, too old. Forgotten ruins stood like silent sentinels, their broken stone walls swallowed by vines. Sami's breath quickened. No one ever came this far. Yet the bell kept calling. And then he saw it. There, hidden among the ruins, stood an ancient bell tower. It leaned slightly, rusted and weary from time. The bell tolled softly, though no wind touched it. It gleamed on its silver chain, as if untouched by age. Sami's fingers tingled.
Who rang you?
As if in answer, the door to the tower creaked open. A rush of cold air spilled out, wrapping around Sami like invisible fingers. He hesitated. But then, with a deep breath, he stepped inside. The air was thick with dust, swirling in the fading light. The wooden beams groaned under the weight of time. Above him, the golden bell swayed gently. It was small, no larger than his fist, but its glow was hypnotic. His fingers twitched. He reached for the chain. Then, a whisper curled through the air, barely more than a breath.
Turn back before it tolls for you.
Sami froze. His pulse pounded. Was it the wind, or had something truly spoken? His legs felt heavy, uncertain. But the bell gleamed before him, untouched by dust, waiting. It looked harmless. Just one ring. Sami tugged the chain. The bell's sound was soft at first, like a raindrop in a silent cave. Then, the world shuddered. The walls of the tower flickered, dissolving like smoke. The ground beneath his feet vanished. Darkness swallowed him whole. Then, light. Sami gasped. He was standing in the middle of his town, but something was wrong. The sky was dim, though it should have been early evening. The streets were empty. The houses, colorless, blurred like faded ink. No voices, no footsteps, no sound. Sami turned, heart racing. The market square stretched endlessly, repeating itself like a mirror reflecting a mirror. He wasn't in his world anymore. Then, the bell rang again, but this time, it was inside his head. Sami turned wildly, searching for a way out, but the streets curved endlessly, leading him back to the same empty town. The air felt thick, pressing against him, whispering in 1,000 hushed voices. His knees buckled. He squeezed his eyes shut.
This isn't real. This isn't real.
But the bell rang again, louder. Sami now understood. The warning had been real. The bell hadn't called him. It had trapped him. Somewhere, in another time, in another place, his real self might still be standing in the ruins, frozen in the moment before he rang the bell. But here in this silent world, time had no meaning. The bell had taken him, and in the real world, no one would ever know where he had gone. Moral of the story: not all mysteries are meant to be solved. Sometimes a warning is a gift. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fun stories with important lessons. Click the bell icon so you never miss a new story. See you next time. Bye-bye.